Hello and welcome to a very rainy day here at the humble Highland home. Thank you so much for being with me here today. I thought I would head into the kitchen to cook up 3 comforting meals that are low cost and where you can use up your leftover foods or veggie scraps and give them a new lease of life. It's such a shame that so much food continues to go into landfill that could have been of use to someone. And the gases that come from the landfill continue to pollute the atmosphere when it doesn't have to be like that. I grew these tatties last year in the kitchen garden and I stored them in our root vegetable store over winter time. I've washed them really well because I plan on using the skins for something else. And I'm peeling them slightly thicker so that we can make them into baked tatty skins and we'll have them with another meal. At times, vegetables that may look a little tired and maybe past their best can be given a new lease of life by using a few tricks in the kitchen. I'm making a large but very basic vegetable stew, but in 3 ways, so all the leftovers can be used up too. You could save your onion peels and add them to your stock pot and make some vegetable stock from them. Or you could even make some cough syrup, but I must admit I've not tried that one yet. I'm going to use the broccoli florets in another meal, so I'll just put them to one side. It's the stalk that I'm after, the bit that normally goes into the compost or into the bin. I peel and save all our broccoli stalks and I freeze them until I have enough to use. I may use them in a stock pot, a soup, a stew, or a casserole, like I'm going to be doing today. I put these carrots in water overnight to refresh them before I use them today. You can also use the peelings. You can add them to your stock pot along with the rest of the vegetables that I've previously mentioned. You can save money and you can produce a lot less waste by doing little things like this. Now really is the time to put all of your homemaking skills into practice, to think ahead, to menu plan, and not to waste any food. This recipe looks different every time I make it. It really is dependent of what I need to use up. And my food choices won't be the same for everybody, and it probably won't meet everybody's dietary requirements. But it works for me, and it can be adapted to suit anybody's needs. The first meal that's going to come from this pot is going to be a hearty stew with crispy dumplings, one of my favourites. And from the same stew base, the second meal that I'm going to make is going to be a vegetable and bean hot pot with a layer of potatoes and melted cheese. And lastly, I blend the leftover stew to produce a nice thick soup. Even the herby croutons were leftovers from the freezer, just waiting for the right moment. I've just made the most of what I've had today. I like to be inventive, but here we have 3 hearty but humble meals from one basic recipe. The timing is perfect to challenge yourself and focus upon strengthening your own productive, homely economy. Thank you so much for joining me around the kitchen table today. Take care of yourselves and others, and I will see you in the next video.